Are you intrigued by history and science that have contested explanations? Ever thought, I'm definitely smarter than my friends, but not as smart as the experts? Then join Craig and Dave as they explore the mysteries of who the why the and how the will they actually find the answers? Probably not, but they'll have a good time trying. Welcome to Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece. I'm still Dave. He's still Craig.
Yep.
And this episode, we're talking about Nan Madol,
Yes.
the
I'm excited about this.
the anomaly in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. Yep.
It's two in a row. Anomaly.
Anomaly. Yeah.
But before we do that, Craig, what should we do?
Before we do that, we do have to hear a word from our sponsor.
This episode of Craig and Dave's Sci-Piece is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby makes energy drinks that are jitter-free, crash-free, have no sugar, no artificial colors or dyes, and no BS. You get steady energy that lasts without the jitters or afternoon crash. There's no sugar and all natural colors from fruits and veggies. It's made with coffee fruit extract plus vitamins and amino acids. Your brain needs all these to perform, and there are no fillers. It also comes in a variety of flavors, from Japanese yuzu to s'mores, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Use promo code Sci-Piece for a 10% discount. Go check out Dubby. All right, thanks, me. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I did that before, but I don't care.
But yeah, who cares?
So this episode, we're going to get into the unique, wildly hard to understand construction out in Nan Madol. Now, this is an island out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like ancient Venice made with granite stones.
With granite stones. See, it's crazy because
all right, so they made a port. I don't know how else to describe it.
they made islands.
Yeah,
They were like, we don't like
they terraformed in the middle of the
Yeah.
you know where we should build land? In the middle of the
in the
ocean,
middle of the ocean. Yeah.
where we have no resources or leverage.
Or leverage, yeah. And they built these giant it's like log cabins, but they're platforms. They're solid.
Yeah.
But they're stacked like, you have one row of these hexagonal stone columns.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, Craig said, log cabins. They built these structures with long tubular stones.
Yeah.
But they weren't round.
No.
They have 6 sides to them.
Yeah,
they don't roll.
So they won't roll. And they would stack one layer in one direction, then another in the other direction, and just keep flip-flopping until it got to whatever height they desired.
Right.
And they created islands and
channels
and all this stuff. And
they built it right off the coast of an island.
Yes.
So they didn't make the whole island, but they made off the island their own waterways and land with this.
It's mind blowing because
with
like
stones
you said, Venice
that didn't
is a
come
good call.
from the island they built it off of.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hey, let's build it off this island, but let's get all the rocks from somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there. We can't see an island, but we know there's got to be
bet
one out
there's
there.
rocks there.
There's rocks on it. I know there is. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're not talking like pipes that we would like plumb a house. Like,
yeah.
They're like this big.
They're huge. Yeah, they're big.
They're 12, 15, 20 feet long.
Yeah.
That would sink a canoe.
Yep. Yeah.
But they floated them.
But they got it. They got them there. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is they've got these giant, and they didn't bring them one at a time.
No.
You know what I mean? That's the other thing too is how many. There's thousands upon thousands of these stones stacked on top of each other. They didn't bring in here one at a time.
No. And the wilder part is because they built the channels, they built pylons that are submerged.
Yes.
Of larger stones.
Larger stones. They said they're like 20 feet sticking out of the water. They're like 20 feet long.
So there's at least 10 feet below
that.
Yeah.
So you're figuring this thing's 30 feet, and they're 3 feet in diameter. They're giant. They're giant.
And they're straight.
And how
and
did they
still standing?
And still standing up.
They did this in what year did you say?
The 7th century. They did it. Yeah.
600s.
The
700s.
The 700s. Yeah, it was the 8th century.
The Vikings hadn't left Norway yet.
Yep.
And these people built pylons.
Made islands. They were like, yeah, we're gonna do this. You know, we need this for whatever reason. What? What?
This is so. We at the end of the last episode, we talked about we like to look at things from a normal perspective. Like, all right, what's the most reasonable explanation? Like, all right, they probably did it for this, or
yeah,
this is how they did it. This is one of those places where I'm like,
I don't know why they did it.
I have no idea. Don't know.
They had perfectly good floating land right behind them. There was it was nothing. It was right there.
No, and it's not like it was a defensive fortification because it was only on this small little piece of the island.
Yeah.
Right. So like you think of when I say modern warfare, I'm thinking like back to the 1700s where you'd build a fort on a peninsula.
Yeah.
But that was to defend like ocean incursions from.
Yeah.
This is not. You're not defending an island from one point.
Side. Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
There's two parts of this place that are wild to me beyond the construction. One is this construction style is not found anywhere else.
Anywhere.
In the planet.
No.
No. Aside from Uncle Mike's cabin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you don't find this. This is the only place on Earth where this was built like this.
Yeah.
The second part is the oral history from the tribes there.
Yep.
Talks about it was built by two brothers who had the power of knowledge and could levitate things.
There you go. I mean, it's funny that this story happens over and over.
Uh-huh.
You know, the same, like, similar legend happens over and over. And they talk about it here. They talk about it in this culture and that culture. And
you can go to India. You can go to parts of China,
yes.
South America, the middle. Like, there are stories of people
levitation
that would move things with non-physical means. I think it's a good way to.
Yep.
I just came up with that, by the way.
That was pretty good.
That's right. Non-physical means. I wish we could name the episode that. But
there you go.
All right, go ahead.
No, but this area also housed up to 25,000. They assume about 25,000 people lived on these platforms, these islands that were constructed.
Yep.
But like you said, it was the legends of it being constructed by two brothers that just were able to levitate these stones. Because why would they come up with that? Like, wouldn't they? Why would they just be like, yeah, we built this. It was a lot.
Right. If you're part of
worked
that,
hard.
Right. If you're part of that Pacific Islander culture where you just like island hop and you keep like, I don't want to say spread out, but like, all right, so our population is growing to a point where we're going to overtake our resources. It's time to move on to a new island.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, like you don't get to a place like, all right, we're going to build a permanent structure, a permanent place now with giant rocks.
Yeah.
That we've never done before.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're not going to do again. But and like you said, why not take credit for it? If you did this great stuff, why wouldn't you say like, look what I did?
Yeah.
But instead they were like, this was done by someone else.
Yep.
Who does that?
Yeah, exactly.
You know who does that? People that didn't actually build it themselves.
Yep. Yeah.
And they can't prove it.
And they can't prove it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I wonder, like you talk about this just kind of popped into my head. So we talk about like levitate, like these people talk about levitation. They've done it, and they talked about it in Egypt. They've talked about it in Peru and all over the world, in China. You know, all these places. Now, is that why they went so far away to get these stones? Because maybe certain stone, we know certain stone holds certain things. Quartz can do a lot of incredible things.
Yeah.
It can
Quartz
hold,
has the capacity to store data.
you know, all these things. So maybe it's like, okay, if we can get this frequency, this stone moves.
Yeah.
It levitates easily. We can move it. You know what I mean? At this vibrational frequency.
Yep.
Right. So they're like, it's not working with any of the stuff we got here, but it works with that stuff over there. We need to stack a bunch of them.
Yeah, the people are already here.
Yeah.
It's easier to move the rocks than all the people.
Yeah. So
Which is not, the more I think about that, it's not unreasonable. Think about like just moving a whole culture of people.
Yeah.
Like, it might be easier to move a thing that doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. Because even like you look at Stonehenge, you're like, how in the hell did they put those gigantic stones on top of each other?
Right.
And then you're like, where'd they get those stones? 200 miles away.
Scotland.
Yeah. It's like, why did they go there? You know, there's stones over here, right?
Right. If you dig down 6 feet.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Stones.
Yeah.
But
No.
is it the technology that they had? Maybe
It only worked on certain.
It only worked
Yeah.
on certain stone. You know, because who knows? Maybe they constructed this thing that sent out a vibrational frequency. Whether it was a bowstring and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be an electrical device.
No, like even magnets or like you said, sound vibrations.
Sound vibrations. So what if they're like, all right, the one that we constructed only works on this type of stone. So we got to go find some.
Go find some.
Or just walk around until you're like, oh, that stone moved.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
this
the
is where
dirt's
we got to
shaking.
get it from.
There's one.
Yeah, this is where we have to get it from.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a point.
And geologically speaking, if you find one stone in a certain space, chances are there's a lot more.
There's a lot more of it. Yeah.
This is how things work. Like you talk about natural deposits and things like that. That's how mining came to be a business. It's like, ooh, we found this here. There's going to be a lot more of it, just because that's how the planet works.
That's how. Yeah, exactly. So it makes me wonder if that's like, you know, why would you, if you're going to construct this island, you're going to construct these islands out there. You have an island right behind you with materials on it.
Yeah.
With stone on it. Why did you go and travel to an island you couldn't even see?
Right.
You didn't even know it was there. You know, and then go and quarry from there and bring it. I mean, it doesn't
make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But
nope.
Maybe
but there
the
it is.
fact that they had to use that specific stone.
Yeah. But then I wonder if did they move it there and then shaped it all, or did they shape it and then
move it? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know,
because both of those things happen.
So now if
the material was taken to the island and it was shaped,
Yeah.
or it was shaped
and taken to the island, you'd have to find the quarry site, or you'd have to find the working site.
You would need a workforce in both locations, no matter the order you did.
No matter the order you did it. Yeah, exactly.
This is getting wilder the more we're talking about.
Yeah, it makes, and for what? For
it makes
what?
No sense.
It makes no sense. They did, like you said, it wasn't defensive purpose. You know, because they built this in I mean, they built it over so many years. But it's not like they lived there forever. So it's not like they continued to build. Like they were going to go, oh, we're going to wrap the whole island like this is defensive perimeter.
They feel like, oh, we're done.
We're done. This is perfect. This is what we needed. And it serves no purpose defensively.
Nope.
And, I mean, it wasn't like, oh, we use it because we're a fishing community. You live on an island.
Right.
Just go off the shore.
Use a
fish.
tree.
Yeah, use a tree. Exactly.
You have the boats to carry stones. You can carry fish.
Yeah, I don't.
That are dead.
Yeah.
They're not fighting back to get off.
Yeah, I don't get. I don't know. It just blows my mind.
This is one of those where what's the practical sense in this approach?
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time getting there mentally because I don't know why you would do it.
I don't.
In a lot of instances, the stuff we talk about, we can rationalize. Maybe it was for this reason, or it could have been this. This is such an anomaly in so many aspects.
Yeah.
I couldn't even begin to speculate. I have no idea.
I'm baffled by it still. Like I'm baffled how they do it. How they get it there.
They
How they stack
built
them up.
granite Tinker Toys in the water off an island for no apparent reason, other
Yeah.
than like, hey, did you see what I did?
Do you see what I did? Yeah, exactly. And how do you get like, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing today?
Yeah.
Like,
By today, I mean for your entire life.
yeah, exactly.
And
Like,
what are your grandkids doing?
Yeah, like I don't get what was the purpose, and then like you said, the legend, the legend is two brothers built it. For
Which
what?
which is also, which to me, this, all right, I can logic my way into this. The oral traditions, the legends, like, all right, two brothers came here, they did this, they had the power to move. Okay,
yeah.
so either you don't know how this, like, you found this,
You
and
found
you're just
it,
like,
and you just kind of made up.
we're
a
gonna
story.
take over it.
Yeah.
Okay, which would go to support what we've talked about a lot with civilization is way older than what we've been told.
Yes.
And there were things happening there that we don't know. There could be other sunken islands nearby with similar structures.
With similar structures.
When
Yeah.
the water levels rose, they just get swallowed up.
Yeah. And now they're just
I can-
covered in coral. And
I can
everything,
rationalize
yeah.
that. And then this Pacific Islander culture that we have, that we do know about, stumbled on this island like, hey, check this out. There's already something here.
Yeah.
Let's use this. I
Yeah.
can get with that.
Yeah.
That or they just don't know. No idea.
No idea.
So they made up a story. Either way, I think the traditions, the people that live there inherited it. I think they took over whatever was there.
They took over something that was already existing. Yeah.
They
That's-
didn't understand it, so they came up with a story.
Yeah.
Or they just forgot because it was been there for so long.
Yeah.
Either way, it's this is happening real time. I think it's way older than what we'd probably think.
Yeah. I think so. I agree.
Is in the 700s.
No.
No.
It's probably not.
No, they're not building this with canoes.
No, that's what I mean. It's something was gone.
Samoans are strong, scary dudes, but they're not doing this.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no,
Off a canoe.
Off a canoe. Yeah, exactly.
Like a canoe with a little pontoon off the side.
Yeah.
They're not doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
And
hold
'cause
this rock.
Like I said, they're not bringing them one at a time.
No.
You're gonna stack. You're gonna stack a ton of them
Right.
and come across. So you're talking barge style boats. They would need
Massive.
massive. You know?
And pray that the waves didn't swallow you
Yeah.
up.
I mean, granted, there's probably ways like if you chop down a big enough tree, you could probably tie one to it and drop it in the water and it would float.
But now you're
And then you're guiding it. But that's
but now you're on an island with
have
limited
one.
resources.
Yeah.
Like, that's our tree.
Yeah, exactly. Now you got this. Would you chop? Why don't we just use the tree?
Yeah. That's the apple tree.
apple tree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it doesn't. None of it makes sense. It doesn't. I don't understand.
Do we need those stones or do we need to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one. This is one of those things that I look at and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I
can't-
had a
can't
better
explain
opinion,
it.
but it's such a unique construction in the most remote place you could think of with no apparent purpose.
Yeah.
Nothing. There is no evidence around it or information around it that gives any suggestions about why
Yeah.
or how.
Or
Like, I
how?
don't.
Like yeah.
Other than these two brothers had magic.
Yeah, exactly. But the funny thing is, there's a lot of civilizations. Like I said, this story happens
Magic.
magic.
I get
Always, this person came from the sea or the sky,
that. Right.
and
But
told us how to do this,
and those
or did it for us.
for older civilization or like our history, those are two places that we couldn't explore.
Yeah.
So like the ocean and the sky are two places we couldn't go to.
Yep.
Other than floating on the ocean or looking at the sky.
Looking at the sky. Yeah.
So if there are things that you and I can't explain right now,
Yeah.
hundreds of years ago, they couldn't explain it
They-
any better.
Any better? Yeah.
And they had less of an understanding of the other parts of the world, the ocean, the sky,
Yeah.
must have come from there. Because I don't know what's up there or down there.
Yeah,
That's where
exactly.
it came from.
Yep.
If you're an ocean-faring people, it's the ocean.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know, like that's. But this place, man, please, someone please look this up
Look
and
at,
tell me.
us. Yeah, what
tell
it is.
me what it
I
is.
want to know. I want to know. It's insane.
I want some like old Portuguese fisherman to be like, hey,
Oh, we used to
it's
do
just
that-
a finish over here.
we used to do this all the time over
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
you make for the do the fish thing. Yeah. No, I like something like that.
Yeah,
please. Because
yeah.
this is one like I don't have an opinion because there's no information for me to form an opinion.
Yeah, my only opinion
My-
is that it's incredible.
My opinion is
and it's
wow.
why.
Like,
yeah, and why.
Holy
Yep.
I know my daughter's in here somewhere.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like that's my opinion. Is that
Yeah.
it's incredible for what they did, where they did it, and then I would love to know why and how they did it.
Yeah. Exactly.
It is a wild thing for me.
Yep. It's a very impressive place. And I think I'd love for someone to write in and tell us if they know more about it or something. I'd like to look more into it again and try, maybe come back to it. Maybe we can find something, or
I think that's
hopefully
something-
somebody would reach out to us.
I think that's something we can do because there are some of these topics. We like this is what 21
Yeah,
22-ish?
22.
that some of these in a little while when we can really dig in more.
Yeah.
Come back to.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we just went off on this for 18, 19 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically explaining how we don't understand.
How we don't know what happens. Yeah,
20 minutes of how.
yeah.
But I would love to
22 episodes of that.
right? Yeah. But this is one I would love to come back to with some other opinions
Yeah.
and thoughts. Like I'll come back. I'm not going to come back if it's just you and I doing the same thing.
No,
I would
exactly.
love someone to email us
To
like
email
at
us and explain,
cdscipiece@gmail.com and tell us your thoughts and we'll revisit this.
Yeah, exactly.
Let us know what you think. Comment on the video. Comment on what you see. Send us an email because we would love to talk more about this.
Yeah.
In depth with some more
With
educated information, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So, I mean, for me, I think we can wrap this episode
Yeah.
for now. Table
For
it until
now,
we have some better information.
Yeah, better information. Exactly.
So maybe we can get my daughter back in here to pull another topic for us, wherever she is.
Where is she?
She's in the studio somewhere.
Oh,
I just
there
saw a
she
face
is.
pop
Yeah.
up. So if you don't mind, kiddo, yeah, pull
Want
another
to
topic
pull a
out for
topic
us.
and say hi to the camera?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's close
there you
enough.
go.
All right. So what is? All right. So
Let's
we
see
are.
what we got this time.
Ooh, the Sabu disc. Oh, we're
this
going back to
is- This is gonna give another why, how, who.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So for our next episode, come check out the Sabu disc at
Yep.
Craig and Dave Sci-Piece. I don't know. Tell them how much we love Josh Gates.
I love you, Josh. See,
There she
there
is.
you go. Yeah.
All right. So check out
Nah.
the next episode of Craig and Dave Sci-Piece where we talk about the Sabu disc.